So I'm taking my daughter on her very first cruise. We're sailing to the Bahamas on the Margaritaville Cruise Line. So come with us to the Bahamas. Thank you. After we got on board, we searched for our room. I did ask for a room that we would least likely to become seasick, and so they assigned us room 6015, a stateroom right in the middle of the ship. And boy, did that work. So let's see what this room is all about. Not surprising, the room was pretty small. I wasn't expecting anything grand. I mean, it is a ship. The decoration was beach themed or sea themed, and there was a large map of the ocean on our wall, which I thought was pretty cool. Of course, they had the $5 bottles of water that I did end up drinking, our life vests, a safe, which they encouraged us to keep our passports in and not take them off the ship when we got to the Bahamas. Standard size closets. They also encouraged us to go ahead and unpack everything and put it in the drawers or in the closets, because with the movement of the ship, things do get tossed around sometimes. On the back of the door was a outline of the ship with the emergency exits and instructions on how to properly wear the life vest. There was a bunk bed, but we had to get assistance if we wanted to use it. Again, more storage space for unpacking all of our belongings and keeping our suitcases. One thing I thought was nice, they had the control to the room lights right there on the side of the bed, so it was easy for us to cut the lights off if we were in the bed or something. The bathroom again was small but adequate. A toilet, a shower, pretty small. They did have the shampoo, the conditioner, and the body wash like they do in hotels. More shelving for your personal toiletries. And that shower was pretty small, and I was worried that it would overflow, but it did not. Instructions on what not to put in the toilets. Glasses for drinking water, soap for washing our hands. Underneath the cabinet was the wastebasket, extra toilet tissue. And on the other side of the cabinet, there was more toilet tissue and a bag for vomiting, which I thought was interesting. Instructions on how not to lock yourself in the bathroom. I thought that was funny. And that pretty much was it for the room tour. Small but adequate. After we unpacked, we went up to see what was going on upstairs and to get some food, because we were starving after traveling all day to get to the cruise ship. And as soon as we got upstairs, they made an announcement that they were closing the food down for a safety briefing that was mandatory. So of course I rushed to try to get some food anyway, but all I could get was this salad. So I ate the salad, and then we headed off to the safety briefing. Headed to the safety briefing that I told y'all about.
Signal that the safety briefing is now in progress. And if you have not already done so, you must proceed directly to your assigned muster station.
Okay.
When you reach
So the safety briefing is over. It was basically just telling us how to keep our hands clean, use the sanitizing stations throughout the ship, what to do in case of emergency, and pretty much stuff like that. So now we're headed to get some food. I can tell that we're going to definitely get our steps in, because this ship is huge and there's lots of walking.
Did you get mac and cheese? It's pretty good.
It is, right? I'm assuming that this is the end of the boat.
Again?
After we finished eating, we went up to join the launch party. We felt the ship moving, so we knew it was time for us to get going to the Bahamas. after the launch party, we decided to take a stroll around the ship, see what was going on, see what we could get into. And we stumbled upon a bingo game, so we decided to go in and see what that was about. The first prize was a free cruise, and the second prize was a 10-drink package. Now, we had already purchased the drink package, but we just wanted to go ahead and play for the fun of it.
All right, so first number, B10. B10, B10. Second number, 074. 074, 074. Next number to be called, 068. 068, 068. Next number, B9. B9. Next number, 072. 072. 072. Next number, I30. 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 Okay, 063. Bingo? 063. All right. So just bring your card.
Someone
Let's
won.
check.
It wasn't
Let's
me.
check.
So after we didn't win bingo, we decided to go outside on the ship and just walk around, see what was going on, see what we could get into. And I noticed this lovely sunset. It was beautiful. Water just as far as the eye could see, and that sun setting was so pretty. I just stood there for a while, just taking it all in, collecting my thoughts, and it just made me feel so peaceful. My daughter decided to get into the hot tub. It was too crowded for me, but she enjoyed it. She had a good time. The pool was empty. I'll show you that in a second. It was too cool with the sun setting that nobody wanted to get in the pool. They had two separate pools. They had a adult pool, which is right here, and as you can see, is pretty empty. And then they also had a kids pool on the other side of the ship. I didn't get any footage of that, but the kid pool was full. I mean, those kids were just having their life. They didn't care that it was cold. They were on vacation and they were enjoying themselves. After the sun set all the way, we decided to go inside and get warm. So after my daughter got dried off and dressed, we went downstairs and had some more food. And then we went to the lounge that was on the ship and just listened to the ship's band, which were really talented, had some more cocktails and just enjoyed the evening. One thing I learned is to help keep from being seasick is to keep your stomach full. That's a trick that works, and that's just what we did. The band was through, which we enjoyed very much. Like I said, they were very good. We decided to walk around the ship. It was very late and we were tired, but because we were there just a few days, we didn't want to miss anything. We tried to pack in as much activity as we could, and when we got upstairs, we noticed that there was shopping, so we got excited about that. Unfortunately, when we got inside, we realized that it was just more gift items or souvenir type things. And I've learned over the years that most of that stuff is just a waste of money. I mean, how many coffee cups can you use, or how many shot glasses can you have? You just get home and you stick them in the cabinet with the rest of the cups that you have, and you never use it. Now, this stuff is pretty pricey, so it does a lot of times turn out to be a waste of your money. You could use that money on something that you really would enjoy more. Of course, if something speaks to you and you really like it, by all means, treat yourself. I mean, you are on vacation and you work hard for your money, so treat yourself to whatever you want. But 9 times out of 10, they'll just end up being other workout shirts or stuff you have to dust or keep up with, filling up your junk drawers or your junk cabinet. So just look at them and keep it moving. They were cute, but I have learned that it's just gonna end up being a waste. I did just look around and everything was nicely presented and nicely decorated, but I didn't end up buying anything. I did notice one thing that I thought was unique, and I almost didn't know what it was, and I still really don't know what it is, but I think it's a Christmas ornament. These are the Christmas ornaments. I think they want you to hang them on your Christmas tree. I can't think of anything else they would be for. When we left the gift shop, we noticed that the kids club was having a pizza party, and that's one thing that the ship offers, is a kids club so the parents can enjoy themselves. We decided before we headed back to the room to get some pizza, which was complimentary. Most of the food was complimentary. There were some things that needed to be paid for, but the pizza was delicious. And we had some pizza as a midnight snack, and then we headed to the...
We made it to Bahamas. We're on a double-decker bus for a city tour of Bahamas. So I'll take you guys along to see the city of Freeport, Bahamas. Stay tuned.
There were plenty of excursions that we could have chosen, like swimming with pigs and a whole bunch of other stuff, but the ones that we decided to choose were a tour of the city, a day of shopping, and a day at the beach. And so we started out with the tour of the city. So the first thing that I noticed on the tour of the city was that the people in the Bahamas drive on the wrong side of the road. And that did make me nervous a couple of times because it looked like he was taking us into traffic, but he knew what he was doing. This particular road that we're on right now is called Millionaires Road, and this estate is lived in by the owner of all of the KFCs, all of the Pizza Huts, and all of the Burger Kings. So it's safe to say that, yeah, he is a millionaire, and that house that he owns looks more like a castle than anything, but it was beautiful, and I thought that was very interesting. Another interesting thing that he shared with us was that we would not see a McDonald's on the island, that the island blocked McDonald's from coming there. So I thought that was interesting. He didn't say why, but yeah. He also shared that all of the students wear uniforms to school, no matter what school you go to, and all of the schools were owned by the churches on the island. So I thought that was very interesting as well. Anyway, we're passing a KFC, I'm sure owned by the Coopers, and down the road a little bit was a Pizza Hut, and then also we saw a Burger King, but sure enough, no McDonald's. That building on the right is the first apartment building that was built on the island of Freeport, so that was interesting. Anyway, shortly after this, we arrived at the shopping area where we spent half of the time at the shopping area. He made some recommendations on where to go for food and some stores that we might like. He did recommend Daddy Brown's for food. He said that he has the best food on the island, and it sounded really delicious the way he was describing it. But yeah, so we got out and we shopped a little bit, not too much, but we did have a good time shopping before we decided to go to the beach. these jackets. Wrapping up in towels.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep looking right here too.
Okay. I have this dress at home, and now I see it all the way in the Bahamas.
So, Mom, this is your first time to the Bahamas also?
Yes,
Nice to have you here. How long are you here for?
just today.
Unfortunately.
He's still 3 months.
Unfortunately.
Not zip up. Hello. Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Fine. Just a beautiful day.
What's this?
Magnetic. That's a necklace and a bracelet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And a ring. You can make it a ring also.
Clever.
Those are made from the coconut.
Really?
The earrings, I made those myself.
You did?
Yeah, and they crawl off the beach. And on top, I put some coconut shell on top of it.
Wow, you're very talented.
And that earrings, those are 2 for $5 and 3 for $5.
Really?
My wife does all the straw bags. All up and down.
Ah, family business. I love to see it. Let's see.
Yeah, my daughter, she attended Spelman.
Yeah?
Yeah, my daughter, yeah.
Ooh. So we bought some really nice things from the shops, and we had nice conversations with the shop owners. They were all really sweet, and we enjoyed spending time with them. But we got hungry and we wanted to eat again. And what did we see? Daddy Brown's, just like the bus driver suggested. So it was a pretty long line. We got in line, and one of the people in line suggested that we get a plate to share, for us not to get a plate each for ourselves because it was a ton of food, and we did just that. After this, you want to go to Pandora? Are you sure that's what you want?
Check 1, 2. Welcome to Grand Bahama Island once again, and welcome to Public Ohio Marketplace once again. It's your girl Rocky Robin alongside DJ Luciano.
Let's go again. Let me see your chest. Push it up, push it up. Let me see your chest. Wobble, wobble, shake, shake it, shake it, shake it. Wobble, wobble, chest, push
So after dancing, it was time for a cocktail.
You guys on a vacation, you get to pay. You live here. Two pineapple. Right. Only two more.
Yes, I'll take him home.
So after we finished shopping and eating and drinking and dancing, we decided it was time to head to the beach for the rest of our excursion. We wanted to relax before it was time to get back onto the ship. On the way to the beach, we noticed one of the tourists was getting her hair braided. So we stopped to check it out and talk to them for a while. He said he'd be finished her hair in 3 hours, but we don't know for sure.
So this is a good time to make sure you have all of your belongings, towels, cell phones, handbags, spouses, and kids. Don't want no one to ruin it in case may begin to something on the bus. If you guys come from upstairs, tell people watch your heads, show people watch your steps. So when you guys walk into the lobby, just have your yellow ticket so they can connect the other end of your ticket stub. And after that, you're free to go have some fun on the beach, guys.
Crowded, so I'm not gonna get in there. I'm just gonna sit out here poolside and enjoy the breeze and wait for Tiffany to come back from the beach. So yeah, Grand Luca Resort in Freeport, Bahamas is where we are. Talk to you guys when we get back on the ship.
Mango in Paris, Terry's special. Hey. There we go. She said, bring it on, baby. Bring it on. There we go. Shot glass up. And to the mouth. Here we go. That is amazing, isn't it? Talk to me. She said, wow. There we go. How was it?
It was delicious. I love mango and I love cranberry.
The two healthy ingredients. She loved it. There we go. Talk to me.
Wonderful.
I know. I like it. That's why it's my favorite. Talk to me.
It was sweet and juicy.
Sweet and juicy. Okay. You're mine. Okay. Talk to me.
It was very fruity and delicious.
Fruity. I like those words. Talk to me.
It was fruity and delicious.
There we go.
The bomb, baby.
She has all the attitude. The bomb, baby. Talk to me.
I'm an alcoholic, so I needed a little bit more liquor, but it was good.
There we go. It's cold. Nothing is wrong with that. Mr. Shaker, how was it?
It tastes like I need another one already.
It tastes like he needs another one. That's what I want to hear. Go on over to the bar.
When a bus full of steroid-saturated wrestlers stumbled in, they were looking for the bar where Slayer was playing. And as I tried to explain that they were in the wrong bar, they started crushing beer cans on each other's foreheads and circling like a school of sharks. I yelled out, "Shots on the house!" Yeah! And as they all ran for the bar, I ran for the exit sign, leaving the Ohio River in the dust. So ladies, just remember, always beware of the sharks that can swim on the land. Searching for my lost sugar of salt. Salt, salt, salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's nobody's fault. Good for the body, good for the soul. It's a little like religion and a lot like sex. You should never know when you're gonna get it next. Every night in the corner or noon until the door, I will play for gumbo. Yes, I will play for gumbo.
The next morning, we waited on deck until it was our turn to exit the ship. We had such an amazing time. I want to shout out Margaritaville Cruise Line for having such affordable cruises and showing us such a good time. After the cruise, we headed straight to the airport where we caught our flight to head back home. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you all again in the next episode of Small Doses of April.